no! Oh, that was great! I loved. Oh, that was the best nade I've ever thrown. He's gonna try and. Thank you for jumping, dude. I couldn't see you anymore. The red Power Ranger blows. The green one's better.
Headshot.
Oh no. Eh. You are very annoying, dude. Oh! He jumped, and because he jumped and he fell. Oh no.
Headshot.
Oh no, he's on fire! We gotta win with the Molly boys! Officially with the resub! At tier 3! Madness, I tell you. There he is. Surprise, motherfucker! Go stank. Well, ow.
You can do it! Cut his fucking head off!
Oh! Kobe! Hello, friends, it's me. Tis I, the Schmoopy. The struggles with the EA launcher are forever a thing. Okay, there it is. All right. Struggle conquered. All right. Beanie Billy and his beanier companions. Exactly. You get it. All right. Let's first grab these. All right. Master corrupting rune.
All right.
Inquisitor. Let us begin.
All right. Answered our message. See, the hero Ferelden is alive. We were wondering last time. The hero Ferelden answered our messages. He left a letter for the Inquisitor and another to be delivered privately. He also sent goods from his travels that might be of use. We have included them in the missive. Yeah, he's in the circle mission, isn't he? Codex unlocked. A letter from the hero of London. Wait. Oh, wait. Where even lives the Codex? That's not it. Oh, letters. There we go. Ah, here it is. To his worshipping Gadash, I appreciate your warning regarding Corypheus. Fortunately, my own search has taken me out of the area where the supposed magic is operating, and while I have encountered challenges of my own, they have not involved any weakness related to my Grey Warden abilities. As I have little useful information to offer, please accept the accompanying gifts instead. My quest, if anything that may be of use in your fight, I'll send it to you immediately. I've also included a note of personal nature for Liliana. I was not there for the death of Divine Justinia, but I know it will have hurt her terribly. While her wits and her skills are amazing, Liliana's greatest strength lies in her fate. To have Justinia die strikes at her core. Beg if she faltering, help her find her way back into the light. Oh, the hero of Ferelden is the Warden Commander Matariel of Ferelden. Yes, because that was an elf. I guess he gets a name. All right. Maybe we check on Liliana. Yeah, he is alive, and they are dating. Oh Jesus! Run outside! Run outside! No. Whoops. I just thought it was like a lighting bug. Because none of the tables were here either, and I was like, oh, all right, that's fine. Okay, it's not a trap again. Okay, we're good. Yeah, I was trying to run outside as quickly as possible so that I wouldn't get stuck inside the bottom of the castle, but yeah, I couldn't make it. Short dwarven legs. Feckin' Solas did it? Yeah, sounds about right.
I received a note from the hero of Ferelden. He misses me. I very much needed to know he was still out there fighting to be with me. Thank you. It is a great relief, and I appreciate you allowing me to send the messenger. Now, can I help you with anything?
I'll leave you to your work.
Okay, well, at least she knows. Bonk. Oh yeah, that griffin armor that they sent me. Let's go look at that. It wasn't a masterwork, so it's probably not going to be great, but... yeah, we did make our new axe last time. Look at this bad boy. Very spicy. Yeah, superb lightning rune in it. It is a much juicy. 35% critical chance on top of what we already had. 14 strength, 12 constitution, 35% attack, and we get 7.5 extra damage for each enemy within 8 meters. Let's see. Is it? Oh, Griffin Mail. There it is. It's medium armor with a 302 armor rating. I mean, that's pretty good. Like, it's a medium armor that does as much armor as a fucking heavy. But it has a... Oh, wait. I think that's just my hat that I have on, isn't it? It's just showing for once. Ooh, that's ugly. It's not a horrible looking armor. But yeah, it's gonna give different buffs, surely. Yeah, let's say I'm actually more interested in these. Yeah, see, it's all gonna give dexterity and cunning and whatnot. That's not interesting for us. That's the biggest difference. It's not so much the armor value, it's the stats that you can put on it. Now all can feel the wrath. Exactly. Yeah, that's what we did last time, right? I spent like an hour farming bloodstone to I mean, we kind of need silverite as well, but I would have to find out where I can do that. Let's have a look. So we need to attack something. We still have to do this war table. That's the war table. Crestwood should only be a requisition. Yep. Emerald Grace, requisition. Prise de Leon. Survey, yep. Survey. Frostback Basin we haven't done. Hinterlands is a survey. Hissing Waste is survey and notes on the wastes. Temple of the Draman, that's a mission. Storm Coast is a survey. And Western Approach is a requisition. Okay, let's go see if we can find this last note. I don't know if it'll show it to us, where it is, but okay, wait. What is the mission called? I'm just gonna see if I'm just gonna look it up. Ha! Notes on the waste. Did I make the puny gang at coast my agents? What puny gang at the coast? Alright. I might have. I don't immediately remember a puny gang. Okay, so we've been here, so we probably have that. The cave here that we have, there's one here that we might have. Here and here. Since we've been to all of those, so that we should have them. Here. Okay, we're missing one of these. So what if I go this and then just kind of zigzag this way? Then we've already covered most of it. Had to have the necklace on and make their boss bleed. Well, I had the necklace on for the longest time, and then I think I did finish that quest. But I don't remember if I made them my agents. All I know is that I took off the necklace because I completed the quest. But I don't know what the outcome of the quest was anymore. Because it's been a minute.
Nothing to report, sir.
Oh, that's up top. Yeah, yeah, we've been in there. Okay, I remember grabbing that. Probably killed them all as the beanie way. No, it's not. The bean is a very peaceful lad. He only fights to protect. I yelled Billy and started smashing. That does kind of sound like Billy. Wait. 2, 4, 6. There's only 7 on this map. Oi. I've just seen some bullshito here. Oh, 1 and 2 are right next to each other. Okay, never mind. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. Like I said, yelling Billy and running in is kind of what I do. Or what Billy does. Oh, that's too much scrolling. But generally, he's still very much a peaceful, loving boy. Like, yelling Billy and running in is more of a, you know, when we know there's gonna be hostilities already kind of play. You know, big old angry dragon kind of thing, or something like that. I always gotta get used to the compass being in the bottom left. I'm always looking for it in the top right. So many games put it in the top right that I have a hard time getting used to it being in the bottom left. A gurn? What the f— I don't think we killed a gurn. Alright, kill some gurns. No, generally speaking, Billy is a, you know, a boy of peace. I think that corpse is normally what holds it, and that would appear to not be a thing anymore, so then we have to travel here. Full HD killer? Nah. She's putting a, you know, putting on a tough face. On the inside, she's still, you know, nice lady. 4K killer? Nah. Surely not. I don't believe it. The thing is, I don't really even know which decision I made wrong, because I was looking at it last time, right? Which decisions you make that make her like hardened Liliana. And all of them, I feel like I would have made the decision that makes her not hardened. But, you know. Apparently I'm mistaken. I did. I talked to everyone at Haven multiple times. I'm pretty sure I got both of them over here. But maybe because I got one, I missed the other. Thinking I had everything. Oh, here's the little book. I think the other one is the little book over here, so yeah, we have everything. Alright, next one's up there. Oh. Like I said, I'm usually like chaotic good, right? So like I'm a nice guy, but occasionally someone needs to get bonked. But rarely do I actually kill anyone. Or more like maybe me killing someone happens, but letting one of my companions be a, you know, do a murder is usually I usually try to talk them out of it. Yeah, this is one of those things like, if it were in here, I feel like I would have found it because I usually am fairly thorough with clearing this kind of thing. Yeah, it's not here. The only one that we are missing is the one I thought I had for sure, but for the in the thing, but. I personally just think it's because she misses her boo, you know? She misses the good old hero of Ferelden. And yeah, and also you think before, yes, my original Dragon Age character was in fact an elf, a leaf eater. I want to be an archer or a ranger kind of situation with a pet, and it just seemed something elfy to be.
I'll give it this much. There's a view everywhere you look.
Now, I historically do not mind elves, you know? Not the snooty kind, like the you know, nature-lovey boys. Hey, it's Bungle. How you doing, though, buddy? Did you get your tooth fixed? Did it go well? Chip 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 chip. Donk. We don't look good at elves around here. Now, I'm inclined to agree when it comes to in Warhammer. In Warhammer, they're all very snooty.
There must be something here.
It was this one, the one I thought I had for sure. So it was the last one. That's the one it ended up being. Okay. So what I'm thinking is that we might have to do one of these main missions. Because I think I'm already hopelessly overpowered for it. So it's gonna be Billy Ownage for days.
your worship.
Like, I'd have to, you know, look it up to see what level it is, what Pride had wrought. We're level 16 to 19. I'm like, what, level 25? Okay, we have to complete some stuff first. Okay. Okay, Cullen wants to talk.
Inquisitor.
Well, the thing is, there's so many things that it's one of those quests. Like, if you start it, it ends certain other ones. So it's one of those things that the game kind of naturally pushes you towards being over leveled for it, if that makes any sense. Because if you do it too early, you lock yourself out of content.
Lord Inquisitor, Bonnie Sims at... I trust good secret was not your course. Now that you've come to some good fortune, you
So,
can
like,
upgrade.
you'll then go like, oh, I'll just do it whenever oh, she actually sells Dragon Ball. Look at that. Oh no, wait, that's me. Ha, I'm stupid.
As master of the tradesman, good fortune, Inquisitor.
Alright, well, let's do a pass of everyone for conversation, see if we missed any quests. Because last time we found an Iron Bull one, I never did.
At your order.
What have you found?
We have him, Inquisitor. We found Samson's lair.
Ah.
My duties usually keep me here, but for Samson, I'll make an exception.
I'm looking forward to fighting by your side, Commander.
Likewise, Inquisitor. We'll depart at your leave.
I do think it's funny that Cullen became like a major character for Inquisition, because he's massively forgettable in Inquisition, in Origins. Like, he's part of one quest, but otherwise it's just kind of whatever.
At your service. Is there anything you actually know about the Wardens, or did you make it all up?
I made very little up. I also feared you knew enough to contradict me. Warden Blackwall told me a bit before my initiation, but it is a secretive order. Not even the most senior Wardens know all there is to know.
Now we know why you were never worried about Corypheus' calling.
Yes. I have none of the Warden's abilities and none of the drawbacks. Still, I would have fought through the darkest pits of the deep roads like any true warden. There's more to it than being able to sense darkspawn. Warden Blackwall would have agreed.
The wardens at Adamant listened to you. They saw you as one of their own.
Perhaps it takes an outsider to show how much of yourself you've lost. I never understood the reality of being a warden. I only saw the ideal.
Like I thought I
Them as something they'd forgotten.
You don't know what Warden Blackwall would have believed.
Neither do you. But I know he was a good man.
Why did Blackwall...
Yeah, I thought I completed all these side talk things with everyone, but I last time showed that I apparently missed some of them.
Some village militia a painful lesson about harassing the tavern girl. Didn't know I had an audience.
I can see why the warden was impressed.
You're assuming my intentions were noble. Told the girl to keep the wine coming. She couldn't, not with those louts bothering her. Something had to be done.
We'll continue this another time.
But yeah, sometimes it will not. Yeah, now he's done.
Nothing right now. Perhaps in a bit.
Now sometimes it will not like clear conversation choices, even though you've had the conversation, which is makes it difficult to keep track of, you know, who you've talked to and how far, or whether you've already done options. So I may have assumed a couple were done when they weren't.
Inquisitor.
It's always wonderful to speak with you.
Okay, she doesn't have anything
That's enough for
particularly
now.
to say.
We shall speak again soon.
I wonder who knows pain astride the game.
You wanted to see me?
Oh, I got it! Yeah, my soul's dust. Yours is scattered all over the ground, though, so... Sorry, boss. I thought I might need backup. Guess I'm not even worth sending professionals for.
You knew the assassins were coming.
Little change in the guard rotation tipped me off.
Are you all right?
Fine. Hurt myself worse than this fooling around in bed.
What if they used poison?
Oh, they definitely used poison. Sarcomec, liquid form. If I hadn't been dosing myself with the antidote, I'd be going crazy and puking my guts up right now. As it is, it stings like shit, but that's about it.
I hope the Ben Hasrath would let you go.
They did. Sending two guys with blades against me? That's not a hit. That's a formality. Just making it clear that I'm Talva Shoth. Talva fucking Shoth.
Are you going to be all right?
It's a knife wound, boss. I think I'll live. I'm fine. Thanks. Anyway, I'll get this cleaned up and let Red know what happened. Boss, whatever I miss, whatever I regret, this is where I want to be. Whenever you need an ass kicked, the Iron Bull is with you.
Damn it, they did the GTA thing where they leave me in the middle of nowhere. Ah, boink. Fucking lying bull? He's not lying.
Inquisitor.
What did he lie about? What up, Iron Bull?
Damn, these are good. Are these nuts or seeds or whatever? They're good.
So how did you get the name Iron Bull?
I picked it. We don't have names under the cube. Just, I don't know, job descriptions, I guess. When I
He double
came to
agent?
work,
Not anymore.
I chose the Iron Bull for myself.
But why specifically Iron Bull?
This may surprise you, but I really like hitting things.
And to be fair, he told us right in the beginning he was
I
a
like having an article at the front.
spy
It makes
man.
it sound like I'm not even a person, just a mindless weapon, an implement of destruction. That really works for me.
Can you tell me more about Saharan?
It was a damn ugly place. Only getting uglier when I left. Between the Fog Warriors, the Tal-Rashath, my people, and the Vince. You were lucky to go a day without blood. What do you want to know?
What are things like for the natives of Saharan?
I remember one guy. He made these things, fish wrapped in thin bread. Nice guy. Talk to him every morning. So, one time I'm asking about his bad back, and I see he's nervous, trying to tell me something with his eyes. Next thing I know, his assistants draw knives and come at my team. The rebels had forced him to poison my food.
And then?
I'd seen how nervous he was, so I hadn't eaten anything. A couple of my guys weren't so lucky. We killed the rebels. I lost 2 men to the poison, another to knife wounds. My friend who made the fish wraps died with a knife in his throat. Close quarters fight. He was caught in the middle. That is what things are like for the natives of Saharan.
What were the Fog Warriors like?
They were the worst of the rebels. They trained for stealth attacks. They made this fog.
And, you know, in the
I
end,
never saw any mages, so I figured it was
he chose to be our pal, you know?
They were almost
He had to choose between his
I'd get
two
on patrol in the market square. The fog would roll in, and before I
his
knew
two
it,
things, and
half
now
my
he's our
squad
buddy.
dead without a sound.
It almost sounds like you admire them.
They didn't use poison. They didn't hurt civilians, and they were damn good fighters. You have to respect that. Plus, they hit the Vince as hard as they hit us. Hearing some terrified Magister scream, "My slaves! Where are my slaves?" in the fog always put a smile on my face.
Tell me about the Tal-Rashath.
When Canary can't handle the fighting in Saharan or lose faith in the Qun, they go rogue. They flee into the wilderness and turn into bandits, attacking everyone. They're vicious, savage. You look at them and you can see why my people needed the Qun to stay civilized.
Isn't that what you did, though?
Hey, when I burned out, I didn't go rogue. I reported in and went where the Ben Hasrath sent me. I'm doing my job, serving the Qun out here. I'm not some bandit. I am nothing like them.
Well, you are Tal-Rashath now, so I guess I should have had this conversation before he went.
Guess they didn't like the summer heat. We had some good fights on the beaches, standing in knee-high water foaming red with blood, ships on fire around us. The cities were worse. Free bit of advice. Don't let the Inquisition forces get suckered into urban combat.
Why do you hate Tevinter forces so much? What makes them so bad?
It's not their armies. It's their spies. They bloodied Saharan year-round, killing loyalists, supporting rebels. Alam had no city administrator. Nobody would accept the position. The last 4 who held it died inside a year. Trying to conquer a country is one thing. Making it so nobody can live there, that just screws everyone.
See you later, Bull.
Nice talking with you, boss. Pleasure as always, boss.
I'd like to know more about the Kunari.
You writing a book?
What I've heard about them sounds fascinating.
What you've heard was mostly horse shit. All right. What do you want to know?
What's it like growing up under the Qun?
The Tamasrans raise us in these units of kids all our own age. They're like teachers or chantry sisters. They also help figure out what jobs we should do. They had me pegged for military work early on. When they learned I could hit stuff and lie, they started training me for the Ben Hasra.
So the Qun decided what work you would do. You didn't get a choice.
I could have acted like I didn't like hitting things, I guess. But why would I do that? I was good at my work. I liked doing it. Far as I can tell, the Tamasrans made the right call.
Do you ever think about what would happen if the Qunari conquered Orlais or Eldon?
Some folks, like Cassandra or Cullen, would do fine if they didn't die fighting. Those two love rules. But the mages... Vivienne's too political. Dorian's too arrogant, and Solus is just... weird. They'd all end up dead. Or worse. They'd kill Cole, cause, you know, demon. And Sarah would end up with her mind broken, sweeping floors in some shop. So, to answer your question, no, I don't think about it much at all.
Sounds like a fun-loving bunch.
How do the Qunari rule themselves?
It's pretty simple. We've got the matriarchy, the priesthood, and the military. The priesthood figures out how Qunari should live in theory. The matriarchy makes it work in practice. And the military keeps the Qunari safe from outside threats.
Does it actually work like that? Is there much infighting?
Not like you're thinking of. People disagree, yeah, but the priests are there to solve disagreements. Here in Orlais, politicking comes from people putting their own gain ahead of the gains of society. If you do that among the Qunari, the Ben Hasrath set you straight. Or kill you.
Yeah.
I heard there's no marriage among the Qunari.
Yeah, that's true. Qunari love our friends like anyone does, but we don't have sex with them.
Qunari don't have sex?
Oh, we definitely have sex. They're Tamasrans who pop your cork whenever you need it.
Seriously?
Yes. It's not a big deal like it is here. It's like, I don't know, going to see a healer. Sometimes it's this long, involved thing. It takes all day, leaves you walking funny. Other times you're in and out in 5 minutes. Thank you. See you next week.
That sounds... different.
Yep. Still, it's more fun here. Fewer rituals, more making it up as you go along. Plus, you folk have redheads. Redheads.
How is everyday life different for Qunari?
Depends on your job, I guess. Some are just about the same. A baker in Val Royeaux gets up, gets dressed, and starts work. A baker in Parvolan does the same thing. They don't care about the Empire or the Qun. Mostly they worry about breaking eggs and hope the dough rises right.
It can't be exactly the same. The Qunari have no personal freedoms.
How many personal freedoms do you figure that baker in Val Royeaux has? Life isn't about freedom. The baker in Parvolan wonders if she'll be given enough eggs to do her work. Will they come on time? Will the kitchen workers get her bread while it's fresh, or will they come late and blame her because it's stale? Same crap in Val Royeaux. People are just people.
The word Qunari, is that the race or the religion?
Both. Kind of. The humans and elves who follow the Qun are the Vidathari. The Qunari who break away from the Qun are Talvasha, deserters.
What about Qunari who existed before the Qun?
The people we came from. They're called the Kossith, but we don't use that word for the race. We came south to Thedas because the Kossith were... I don't know. We had to leave. The stories aren't clear. But I don't expect they look much like us. Whatever they are.
See you later, Bo.
Nice talking with you, boss.
Alright.
You need me?
I'd like
Final
to hear
thing?
more about the Chargers.
They're good. Riding high after we hit those Venatori. Glad they made it out alive, too. What do you want to know?
I'd like to know more about Krem.
He's a good soldier, and a better second in command. The troops need someone to complain to when I'm being a hard ass. He's good for that.
You don't have a problem with him being from Tevinter?
Nah,
But you hate the Vints.
sure, but he's not a Vint. He's just Krem. I can get worked up about a group or a nation just fine, but people, it's too much work to hate them one by one.
How did you start the group?
It's easy to make a name for yourself as a merc when you're a head taller than most folks. I spent a year or two working for Fisher's Bleeders, but their captain was crap. Figured I could do better. The best folks in the Bleeders agreed with me, so we split off.
I imagine Fisher disagreed.
He came at me. I snapped his sword in half, and we talked things out over drinks.
What are the craziest jobs you've ever taken?
Besides this one, there's a lot of violence between the nobles here, but that's standard work. The fun stuff is when they party. They always want to impress each other, and that means getting something shiny. We've hunted wyverns, fought through caves to find some old magical crap, even when giant baiting was.
Giant baiting, huh?
What's giant baiting?
So this old guy, Comte Van Chess, has some kind of a pageant planned, but he needs a giant, which is off in some damn cave. He's got some kind of rare charm to control the giant, but no way he's going into that cave himself. So we go in, kill some spiders, find the giant, and wake it up. It attacks us because, of course, it does, and we let the big bastard chase us outside where Van Chess is waiting.
That was actually your plan? To let a giant chase you?
Yeah, we had to stay out of reach, but close enough that it wouldn't give up. It was tricky. Good news is the giants are slow. Long as my guys ahead could clear out the spiders, we were fine. Bad news is the giant spiderwebs slow you down a bit more than you think.
But at least Comte Van Chess got his giant for the pageant.
Turned out that charm was a phony. Giant ate the poor guy alive.
Lol, got
It's
eaten.
okay though. We still got paid.
Okay.
See you later, Bull.
Nice talking.
Now we've depleted his chats. See if he
Hey, boss.
if it triggers
How are you?
anything. No. Okay.
See you later, Bull.
Nice talking with you, boss.
Yeah, it would have been better if I had done these more as they came up, I guess. But I thought I did everything.
Maker, I hope it's not me.
Alright, Sarah.
Love seeing you, yeah?
I still love that this is literally the only person you can just walk up on and be like, "Fuck off."
What do you think about the people who have gathered?
Which, the ones who do things, or the ones who give orders?
What do you think about our spy master, ambassador, and commander?
No, not messing with Leliana. Pretty, but wow. Just odds, right? Now, Josephine, she's as good at humbling her kind as I am. Just with less mess. Knows her business, if you have to have it. And Cullen, I suppose if you want a jackboot, you get a big one so you can grow into it. Nice hair, though.
Anything to say about Varric?
Varric? Too clever. Always saying something, but never saying it straight.
Thoughts about Cassandra?
Thoughts? Sure. Not like yours, though. Put your way right up in there.
What about Solus?
Solus? His head's crammed up 1,000 years ago.
We'll talk later.
Good, right? I'll be here.
Well, look, she has a lot to say, so that's all right.
Very well.
It wasn't blood in the bath, fingers on the scalp, intimate, and then the moment is gone.
How would you like to get out of here? Maybe do something fun.
I don't know. I've never tried.
He's never had fun. Let's go have fun with Cole.
Inquisitor, you honor us with your presence.
Oh, we're gonna get
May
dinner.
I bring a sampling of fine cheeses for you and your guests?
Not cheese.
I don't eat.
Well then, just a bottle of a fine Ghislaine White to start. Please enjoy your meal this evening, your worship.
He saw me. They all see me.
Next, you'll be eating and drinking and everything else.
What else is there?
Have you used the privy yet? Should be enlightening.
I find people when their pain leaves them open. I ease the pain. I leave, they forget. That was enough for me. Now they remember, and I'm not sure...
Cole?
There was a mage named Reese at the spire. He was one of the few who could see me. He was my friend. My only friend for a long time. Evangeline showed me that Templars could be kind, but even she...
Cole, if this is troubling, we don't have to talk about it.
Gentle. You watch me walk into darkness over and over, and you always worry. Thank you. But this isn't about them. It's about... When I found out I wasn't human, when I grew, I lost Reese. I lost my only friend. That's why I was scared about letting all these people see me. That's why I laughed.
You're laughing at yourself?
Yes. This world taught me that changing means losing your friends. But now I know that doesn't have to be true. I have enough self to know that what I felt was foolish. Isn't it wonderful?
It's another good step, Cole.
I might like being human. What do you think I'll learn next?
Being able to laugh at yourself. That's a good trait to have. The funds are over 9,000.
It's good to spend time with you.
Thank you.
May I ask how things are now that you're more human?
It hurts. Everything hurts. Everyone remembers me now. I can only make them miss me for a few heartbeats. But I'm real. More real, anyway. And I understand more than I did.
Why can't you make people forget you anymore?
Because I'm real. The forgetting was for both sides. They weren't frightened by me, and I wasn't hurt by them. Making people forget was a defense against people attacking me, and having what they saw in me stick. Because I'm real, everything sticks. Whatever people think or feel about me stays.
Can you still help people if you can't make them forget?
It's harder. I can't start over if I do it wrong. But seeing me changes them. They know a person wants them to hurt less. That helps.
You're still able to sense the feelings of others, aren't you?
Yes, I still feel things, flashes of their minds. Pain, hurt, all of it. It's not so loud anymore. I make more noise myself, so I don't hear as much unless I want to. I remember more things, though. It lets me learn. I sometimes see why something I said would bother Cullen. Maybe I'll do it less.
Wow, it's so mean to Cole.
What's the difference between you and a spirit now?
Spirits are... they just are. Most of them sense something that interests them and stick to it. They don't remember much. It keeps them pure, but it also keeps them from learning, from growing. I wanted to help people, but I only knew enough to do it in the simplest way. Now I can see more. I also want to hit people a lot. Varric is helping with that.
Are you still physically the same, or are you fully human?
I was always fully human. I can do everything I could do before, except make people forget. The way I move comes from my mind, not my body. As long as I remember some of the Fade, it remains. My body is just like the real Cole's, except that he was a mage. I'm not.
Why aren't you a mage?
I can't know for sure, but the real Cole, his father beat him, killed his mother. His sister might have died, too. I don't know if that was real or what the demon made me think. Then the Templars threw Cole in darkness and starved him, all because he had magic. He thought that if he didn't have magic, I'm what he wanted to be. Him, but normal. So no one would hurt him.
I'll talk to you later.
Goodbye. It's good to spend time with you.
I'd like to talk with you about Templars.
They're heavy with forgotten songs, like Varric. Some of them are too loud. It's hard to stay near them. Cullen is softer, but demons asked questions that hurt him. Evangeline was kinder. I want to explain, but Reese's mother spoke to spirits, but not to him. Then she died for a Templar he loved. Words just bounce off the edges.
What's your general opinion of Templars?
Some like hurting mages. It makes them happy, or less afraid, or dreams again. Woke up shaking, stalking the ground for one who looks like her. Always some rule being broken. But not all Templars listen when whispers crawl around inside them. They try to protect people, like Cullen. The good ones remember that mages are people.
Oh, Jesus. Let's stretch.
Can you tell me more about how the Templars feel to you?
They feel older than they look. They've been changed, and their bodies are incomplete now. The lyrium helps, but their bodies always want to connect to something older, bigger than they are. That's why they block magic. They reach for that other thing, and magic has no room to come in. Varric feels like that. So do you, except your mark pulls you up.
Can you tell me more about how the Red Templars are different?
The red lyrium is different, darker, daggers under the skin. It eats you inside until you're nothing. They hear a different song. The song behind the door old whispers want opened. They are dead and dark and done.
I'll talk to you later.
If you like. It wasn't from a flower. He wrote it in the snow.
I'd like to talk with you about the Inquisition.
I don't understand it. People talk like it's a person, but it's not even a thing. A dagger can be a way to let pain out, but even if it isn't, it's still a dagger. The Inquisition isn't real unless it has something real to make it. It's like a spirit.
I'll talk to you later.
Goodbye.
Okie dokie, artichoke. Okay. And choke. Ah! Alright, that's everyone in here. Up we go, up to go. I think I depleted Varric's conversation fairly well.
What can I do for you, your inquisitorialness?
Tell me more about Bianca.
I'm not making any promises here. Ask.
So how long have the two of you been together?
Well, if you want to split hairs, we're not. Usually there's a continent between us at all times. We write letters. Now and then we manage to meet up. I don't know if that's together. Shit, it's been what, 15 years? Great. Now I feel old. Thanks.
No worries, I got you.
What makes the Merchant's Guild such a danger to her?
Oh, to be fair, it's more of a danger to me. Technically, we're not supposed to be within 300 leagues of one another. If it got back to the guild that we were seen together, they'd freeze my assets and then have me killed. Maybe not in that order.
What in the world did you do to cause that?
We almost started a clan war. Does it matter? I can't...
A clan war. I remember those.
How do you know Bianca? The lady. I mean, not the crossbow.
I met her years ago when she still lived in Kirkwall, and I was looking for someone with mechanical skills. Bianca is, beyond a doubt, the most brilliant smith you'll ever meet. I haven't seen her since she got married and moved to Orlais.
Bianca is married. Somehow I thought the two of you had a history.
Bianca's family are Kalnas. Surface dwarves, so conservative they don't take a piss without asking the ancestors first. They picked out a smith caste boy for her. Wealthy, respected, has a great anvil collection. Perfect.
Ooh, anvil
I
collection?
heard the wedding
Nice.
was lovely. The one Bianca actually showed up for, anyway.
All right, tell me the truth. Bianca made your crossbow, didn't she? I mean, it has her name.
It's not that simple. The Carta thinks my Bianca was a freak success by a Carta inventor who could never duplicate it. If they thought anyone else was involved, someone who could make one work, things would be bad. So, I really can't tell the story. I don't want any more blood on my hands.
I guess that's it for now.
Sure. I'll be here. If you've got questions, I'm your dwarf.
I've read your Tale of the Champion, and I have a few questions.
That's a pretty common reaction. Go ahead.
Alright.
Carry on.
See, but this is what I said is kind of annoying. I can still ask about that, but there's nothing more to ask. It's like, why is the option still there then?
Do you actually think I was sent by Andraste?
Shit. This is going to be awkward. I guess I do. Either you're guided by the hand of some higher power, or you have the worst luck.
I wouldn't have pegged you as an Andrastian.
It's a great story. It's got heroism, love, betrayal, and random musical numbers. What's not to like? I don't have a nug in this race. It could be bullshit, it could be true. I'll never know. But I like the idea that maybe you could save the world with a song.
Why are those my only options?
Look at all the shit that's happened to you. You were saved from the explosion that leveled a mountaintop and fell out of the Fade. You traveled through time, faced down one of the ancient magisters who started the Blights, had a mountain fall on you, and lived. Single-handedly saved the Orlesian Empire. Stopped an army of demons. One of those things would be impossible. All of them together? That's a miracle.